What is up, YouTube? My name is Trinity, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. So today we are going to be looking at a subreddit called r/thalassophobia. I tried to record this video a couple weeks ago, but it just didn't work out. Probably because I was trying to be lazy and do it on my iPad, but now that I have a whole new desk setup that may be making an appearance in future videos, I feel like I am now in a place to do this. Before we start, I'd like to say that I actually got the idea for this video from Greg Bro Dude Man. I find his videos very entertaining when I watch them. He can obviously articulate his fear of the water better than I probably can. I am really shitty at describing my feelings when it comes to this kind of stuff, so just a shout out to him for his awesome content and for giving me this idea. So first I thought we could look at the definition of thalassophobia, which is an intense and persistent fear of the sea, which is one definition, but it also says it can include a fear of deep bodies of water, emptiness of the sea, sea waves, sea creatures, and fear of distance from land, which I feel like the ones that hit most for me are probably deep water and the emptiness, like thinking of being in the water where there's just nothing below you, I feel like is more terrifying than just thinking there's a shark. Alright, so r/thalassophobia. I don't know exactly what's going to be on here. I just looked at the first few posts to see if I would have to go to maybe top posts or new posts to see anything that would really get me going, but from this first picture you see right down here, I feel like we're going to be just fine with what we have. So first, my question is, what the hell is this? I'm imagining it's maybe that's a shelf of land. That doesn't really make sense, though. I was thinking like a shelf, and then this is maybe some sort of coral or something. It's really big, whatever it is. Like, especially compared to this dive. This photo doesn't really freak me out because it's not really focusing on the water itself. I just don't know what this is, honestly. Okay, so I looked it up, and a commenter said that this is likely overgrown coral on a ship in Bikini Atoll. If you don't know what Bikini Atoll is, we dropped a lot of bombs there. Just, nuclear testing, middle of the ocean. I'm sure that didn't have any horrible effects. And that's also apparently where Bikini Bottom from SpongeBob is based off of, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we're looking at a video, people on a boat in the middle of a storm about to begin. That one doesn't freak me out too much, but yeah, I wouldn't want to be out on a boat with all that going on. Alright, this doesn't really freak me out, it's just kind of, it made me laugh the first time I saw it because I was like, when the aquarium comes to you. It's like the fish are looking in on him. Imagine how weird animals must feel in like zoos and aquariums. Like, obviously fish probably aren't thinking too much, but what about the more intelligent species? Like, are they just thinking, why the fuck are you looking at me? Alright, this is the scary shit that I hate. So, I can't tell if this person is on a ship, or I know there's a lot of videos of oil rigs and stuff. Um, but holy shit, again, trying to verbalize my fear, it's very difficult for me. All I can think of is nope, but I'm gonna try to explain. So, thinking, okay, they're in the middle of the ocean. There's a huge storm going on. If anything happens and something goes wrong, you're kind of fucked. And then out in the middle of the ocean, like with nobody around, we don't know how big waves get out there. Like, I'm sure, like, there's ways to track how big waves get, but like, I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be bigger than the little waves that crash up on beaches even during really bad storms. I'm not talking about like tsunamis and stuff. I'm just talking about like really big waves that would crash on a beach in a storm. But we don't know how big they get out there. At least I don't know. So I'm just imagining a huge ass wave, which is like considered normal, but because it's out in the middle of the sea, it's fucking huge, you know? That's one of my biggest nightmares. Okay, I have nothing really to say aside from this picture is absolutely disgusting and it makes me physically sick. I'm not even like trying to be I'm not trying to exaggerate. I'm not trying to be like funny. I started playing Subnautica just because I thought, oh, maybe this is something I could do for my channel because like it's something related to a fear of mine. When you get to the dead zones in Subnautica, or you get to like areas where it's just really deep and it's hard to see the bottom, I will get physically sick. Like usually I could power through it, but all of this and not seeing a bottom, like it makes my stomach turn. I can't explain exactly why, but it does. I don't like the thought. It's not even that the water is dark. If it was bright, it would still be awful. Warning, you are in danger of being cut off by an incoming tide. Again, if I saw this, I would probably just nope it back in the other direction. This reminds me of, this is really bad. Once my papa, like when I was little, took us out to a beach that was near our house, but everything was frozen, like tons of snow. Where I live now, we get a lot of snow, but where we used to live, it was even worse. So, like, everything was covered with snow. I couldn't really figure out where it was. And then we were walking for a while, and suddenly my papa was like, Trin, do you know where we are? And I'm like, no. And he's like, we're out on the water. And I'm like looking around, and I realize, like, we passed the shore a long time ago. We're just walking out on the lake. And obviously, little dumb me starts freaking out and crying. And then my papa tries to, like, bring me back to the shore so I stop freaking out. But, like, I don't want to move. I'm scared the ice is going to break. So he picks me up and puts me on his shoulders. And because obviously it's a lot more weight on one area, his foot goes through the ice. And I start freaking the fuck out. And I'm convinced we're going to die at that point. But he puts me down and like finally convinces me to start moving. And we get back to land and immediately I'm still freaking out, by the way, after this. As far as I can remember, I'm still freaking out because in my little mind, oh my god, we just died. And my papa was in the doghouse with my nana for a while because like he took me on a lot of adventures, and of course like he was never gonna put me in actual real danger. But a lot of times, like my nana, because I was little and everything, I feel like she really got upset with him for some of the stuff he did. Apparently, he took like all the kids in our family on a lot of different adventures, and he'd get like put in the doghouse a lot for it. All right, so I think this is a video of a shark. Can't really see anything yet. Oh, aw, that's awesome. Oh, it bumped the boat. Dude, that's fucking awesome. Ooh, feisty. Honestly, all I can say about this video is like the only way like I would completely ignore my fear of the water is to have an experience like this, or like I see videos of people going whale watching and their boats almost being capsized, or diving with sharks and shit, and I'm like I'd get over my fear for like an opportunity like that. But then I'd also basically, in my head at least, be resigning myself saying like, okay, I'm probably going to die, so let's at least get over this fear so the last thing I do can be fucking awesome. Alright, what's this video? Ooh! That's not even really about the water at this point. That's just... Okay, again, like, an experience like that I would love to have. But I don't know, like, in a little ass boat like that, like, I think that's a canoe or kayak, but I've been, like, canoeing and kayaking with my papa on, like, shallow water. I don't think I could go in a little boat like that anywhere that deep. Like, obviously, if there's a whale there, it's pretty fucking deep. I couldn't do it. Like, that I would save boats like that for ponds and streams and stuff. Ooh, I like the reef. It's very pretty. Oh, sorry if you can hear Cuddles. He's very talkative and likes to invade my desk space. Whoa. That drop off is disgusting. Like, I know you can't fall in the water really, but just imagine sinking down there. One side of my brain is like, that'll never happen, but then the louder side of my brain, that's not necessarily right, is like, what's down there? Not even what's down there, how far is the next living thing and stuff like that. You know what this video needs? You know, that video of Markiplier, it was a green screen video so you could put it on top of other stuff. Like he's saying like this is fine, but this absolutely disgusting, need to get rid of it. That I feel like that would apply well to this video. This is very pretty. I like this because I can see the bottom, like it's not that deep. Even if it was a little like murkier, I probably wouldn't have too much of an issue with it. I'd more be worried about stepping on something. That's really cool. I don't know why people would be scared of it, but then again, a lot of people don't understand my fear of just open water, so. But I think mangrove forest and shit, that's really cool and pretty. It's so weird seeing fish swim among like tree roots and stuff. Like, I don't know. It it reminds me almost of those like drawings and paintings of like whales in the sky or fish where they're not supposed to be, you know? Because, like, you don't expect to see a fish among a fucking forest. And I don't know. It has, like, a magical, weird quality about it. Is there going to be a giant snake? I've seen a similar video where there was, like, a anaconda or something. Nope, don't think so. Just a very pretty video. Okay, so the title of this video mentioned a leopard seal, so I already know it's not going to be, like, scary or even anxiety inducing. Anything having to do with an animal, like, isn't scary to me. I don't think there's any animals that really scare me that much. But I do want to see the leopard seal. Oh! Took a chomp of the fucking raft. Oh, is it fucking... I heard a hissing sound. Did he really damage it? Ooh, that sucks. Not that scary though, really. It would suck, because, you know, don't want to go in this water. It would definitely kill you, but like... Yeah, not scary. Very cute. Okay, so this image reminds me of, there was another phobia, submechanophobia, so it more reminds me of that. It is, the perspective is a little weird. Like, this doesn't really scare me because, you know, not that deep. Fairly clear water. I'd be scared going in it. The thing that scares me is my boyfriend, like, he wants to be a diver and, like, explore caves and shipwrecks and all that stuff, and, like, why would you want to go in a place where something is obstructing your like your path to the surface, you know? Like what happens if something goes wrong while you're swimming through here and you can't just dart right up to the surface? I know if you're like deep diving, you're technically like you can't go right to the surface or else you're going to get the bends and shit, but I couldn't go anywhere where something's above my head either. All right, and this is the final image we're going to be looking at today, which I hate very much. It reminds me of, what's it called? The Big Blue Hole, which is just like a hole in the ocean. There's a whole bunch of like famous pictures of it, but maybe we'll cover that in a future one. But this, disgusting, don't know why you'd want to do that. Like, I can't say much about it. It looks like there's not even a lot of places to like walk along the edge. It just looks like it's a steep drop. So imagine like falling, because like maybe this is, even if it's not like a salt lake, like you're still gonna float because it's water. But like just the instance of like, imagine tripping and then you keep going for a second, like, and then you get like down there and you have to swim back up. I feel like that would traumatize me. I would need therapy after that. But why would you, like, yeah, cool picture, cool flex, bro, but like, why would you ever want to do that? Like, again, having a hard time, like, verbalizing my feelings, but it's not even the what's down there. It's like, what if I was down there? That's the issue. So, to the lady sunbathing right here, cool photo. I hope you got a lot of Instagram likes, but in my opinion, you're a little crazy. in a good way, but still like crazy. All right, folks, and that is going to be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this new format of video that I decided to try today. I thought it would be cool to dive a little bit deeper into my own little fear. Again, I don't know if I have thalassophobia. I don't know if it's something like a doctor would diagnose me with or anything like that if I went to them about it. It's not such an intense fear that it would like keep me out of the water. It would keep me out of some bodies of water, but it's just I would avoid a lot of situations to accommodate this fear. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below, and let me know if there's another subreddit you want me to visit. Like, what are you guys scared of? Let me know so maybe we can all be scared together so I'm not the only one looking like a fucking moron. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.